Digital photography made simple.
Welcome back to Digital 1-to-1. Today we're going to discuss with you exposure control, or what is known as exposure compensation. And as I'm speaking, you're going to notice that my exposure compensation is going to get a little better, because we've all taken pictures where the subject matter might have been a little too dark, because our cameras can't take the best exposures because of our backlight or crazy highlights, and the camera just can't see it correctly. We're going to show you a sample here, first with the camera set on auto mode, of what it's like to take a picture like this. First off, notice in our auto mode that our flash did not go off, even though we know our subject is darker, because the camera is reading in natural light that it doesn't need the flash. Let me show you how to correct this by using the exposure compensation. First, we have to take our camera out of the auto mode, and we're going to place our cameras into our manual mode. Here we'll press our function key to find the exposure compensation. And here it is. You'll notice that it's symbolized by the plus and minus 0 on this camera and possibly on many others. And you'll notice at the bottom of the frame we can take our exposure either to a darker level or a higher level by going to plus and minus 1 or plus and minus 2. This function allows us to make our images brighter or darker. Let's look at our sample images. We know the subject is darker in our auto setting. But in image number 2, we set our exposure compensation to a +1 and it got a little better. But in image number 3, we have a much better exposed image for our subject. We choose this function because we want to keep the feeling of the natural light. Now that you know how to apply the exposure compensation function, I encourage you to experiment with this. If you find your images a little too light or a little too dark, but you want to keep that natural feeling in your image, it's the exposure compensation that's going to make you a better picture. Again, be a smart photographer in order to be a creative photographer. And for more tips on your digital photography, look for our next segment here on Digital 1-to-1.